Welcome to the Cloud Service Automation Demo Series. In this segment, we'll show you how easy it is to create a new service and publish it to the Service Catalog. Here you see the Service Designer portal. On the Service Design tab, you see a list of designs that have already been created. To create a new service, simply click this button and walk through an easy-to-use wizard. Let's create a new service component for the Web Retail Service Design. Here you see all the components that define a service. You can see that this service definition includes infrastructure and applications. Let's add a component to this service. If we click here on this database server, a wizard will open up, allowing us to add the right components, in this case, a server. Then we name the new component, add a description, and click the Create button. And now you see it appear on the screen as a new server component. At this time, we can also specify the lifecycle actions that can be executed at the various stages of the component's lifecycle. Here on the right, you see a summary of the conditions that can happen in each stage during the lifecycle of the service. So let's add a specific function for that server by clicking on the Edit button. HP Cloud Service Automation uses a structured lifecycle to automate the deployment, modification, and retirement of a service. So let's modify the deploying stage and specify actions that will execute on that server. The Lifecycle Engine manages the deployment of services, taking advantage of the rich library of utility functions to enable compute resources, application deployment, performance monitoring, and configuration management. In this case, let's pick an action that will notify us by email when something has happened during the deployment of the server. As you can see, with a few simple clicks, we've added a new action in the life cycle of the service deployment. We can now close this window and go back to the service design. Now that we've defined a component and some of the actions, the next step is to specify the options that will be visible to the subscriber. In the Subscriber Options tab, we can define options such as concurrent users, the location of the server, and the types of payment we will accept for this online retail service. Once the subscriber options are in place, we can go into the Service Offerings tab and convert the service design into a service offering. Here you can specify what will be exposed in the catalog and set the prices for the service. So let's find the web retail service we've created. In this wizard, we can set the price of each option defined in the service, including the initial price and the recurring price, the type of currency that we want to use, the price per number of concurrent users, and the various prices for the different locations. Now that we've set the prices, we need to publish the service in the catalog. Let's add the new service by clicking Add Offering and selecting the service offering we wish to add. Here you can select a category for the service and also define if you would like an active or passive approval process. For this service, we don't need to require an active approval, so let's click Passive and add the service to the service catalog. You will see confirmation that your service has been successfully published. Now the service is available in the catalog and ready to order from the Cloud Service Automation Subscriber Portal. And that's how easy it is to create a new service and publish it to the Service Catalog using HP Cloud Service Automation.